Google Meet is a great option for staff that would like to work together, but for some reason they cannot be in the same location at one time. It is quick and easy, and let's go ahead and see how we can get that going. There are two ways to get to Google Meet. One way is for us to be here on our Google page. We go to the waffle, we come down to Meet, and that is the first way. The other way is to type in your address bar meet.google.com. Once you do that, you're going to get this front page here. To start a meeting, we click here, or if you've been asked to join a meeting, you can click here too. So we're going to start a meeting. We are going to give it a name. The name doesn't matter so much, so don't worry about that. Okay, and the very first thing that you're going to see is your camera will come on. It may ask you to allow your camera. Please go ahead and press allow. If we want to go ahead and get started with our Google Meet, we can say join now. Okay, this information is important. This is the link that you can share to other people via email or some other method, and all they would need to do is click on that link and then they would be in this Google Meet together. Now, if for some reason someone cannot get to a computer, they can also dial in, and this would be the number that they dial in and the PIN number. Now, they wouldn't necessarily be able to see the screen, but they would be able to listen in on the meeting. Okay. The other way that you can get in on this meeting is to add people directly via email. For me, I think the easiest way is to go ahead and get that link into an email out to your department or your grade level or whoever is meeting. Okay, so let's take a look at our screen here and what we have going on. If for some reason you need to mute your microphone, it would go here, and then your microphone would be turned off. Say you are at your house and your dog is barking or whatever, you would mute it there. If you are having a meeting, you might want to remind other people to mute their microphone, as you will hear them typing and clicking and all sorts of things going on. If for some reason you do not want to have your picture shown, you can click on that, and you will participate just with kind of a picture there. If you click this center button, it actually kicks you off of the Google Meet. So don't touch that unless you want to be out of the meeting. The other cool thing here is we can turn on captions, and it will make captions for everything that is being said in the Google Meet, which could potentially be super helpful. And then we can just turn them right off. If we come up here, this is the number of people in your Google Meet. So as staff come in, that will continue to populate. I click on it and there'll be a whole list right here. If for some reason you need people to mute and they forgot to mute their microphone, you can come in here and click on them individually and mute them so that they're not disruptive to the meeting. Okay. Also, you have this chat feature here. So sometimes in meetings, you say, okay, what sort of questions you have, go ahead and put them in the chat. And then whoever is presenting can take a look at that chat and say, okay, someone's asked about this. Let's go ahead and discuss that. So the chat feature is there for everybody to see. Down here we have present now. This is really valuable if you need to share your screen. So if you are the one running the meeting and you need to share your screen and say, okay, everybody, let's look at this. Let me walk you through how we do this or whatever. They can present now and share their screen. Anyone in the Google Meet can do that. So when we click here, we can say entire screen or a window. So I can come here and I can show you I'm going here, I'm going to Meet, I'm going to Classroom, whatever I need to do to stop sharing your screen. You say stop sharing and your screen will stop being shared with others. So that's a really handy feature. A couple more things here. Down here in the dots, we can record this meeting. So let's say someone in our group really wants to know the information that we had, or we want to share it, or send it back out, we can record it, and so no one misses out. We can change the layout, what it looks like. We can turn on captions again. We can look at our settings, and under settings, this just talks about what your audio input is and stuff like that. Usually I just leave that as the internal one. So for the most part, that is what we have going on here for Google Meet. Super simple, super easy. Share it with a link, and if you have any questions, please let me know.